Glutathione is arguably the most important antioxidant in the human body. It applies to everything from fighting off viruses to liver health to anti-toxicity. There's actually data on fish eaters. Like people ate a ton of fish, right? And those who had higher glutathione levels actually had very little mercury trace in their body. Those who had lower glutathione levels were actually showing symptoms of mercury poisoning. Glutathione is just a gangster of an antioxidant, of a supplement. Now, taking glutathione orally doesn't work that well. It's orally not bioavailable. Taking glutathione via things that convert to glutathione in the body is somewhat effective. That's why I'll take things like ambrosia nectar, which has a lot of things that help with glutathione. I'll take things like whey protein. Whey protein converts to glutathione very readily in the body. But at the end of the day, since it's not bioavailable, you need to inject it. So, injecting glutathione, I believe the dose, now I know what my dose is 5 milligrams per kilogram of body weight. For me, as a 220-pound male, that's around 500 milligrams of glutathione 1 to 2 times a week. Now, sometimes I go get an IV drip at a place called Restore in Brentwood, Tennessee. I have no time to go there today. So luckily for me, my doctor at Hormone Health and Wellness has this glutathione injection. Now this is prescribed, right? I have a prescription for it. So it's 200 milligrams per cc. And I'm going to show you how to inject this. A lot of people have been asking me, Mark, how do you take it? So it's intramuscular. It's something you don't put in your subcutaneous tissue. You put intramuscularly. So you first take a rubbing alcohol wipe this. Now you're going to have you're going to have a syringe, right? You're going to have one needle here and one needle here. You draw with a different needle than you inject with. So I'm going to do 2.5 cc's of glutathione, okay? Go up, 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 up. 2.5, right there. Now it's intramuscular, and this is gonna be bigger than an insulin pen. So I'm sorry, it's not an easy insulin pen injection, but it's water-based, it goes in easy, it doesn't welt up, it's good to go. It's not bad at all. So then you take this, you put on the new needle. Always use a different needle to inject it into you as you do to pull it out of the vial. Then you're gonna take a wipe, the rubbing alcohol wipe, you're gonna prep your area, okay? So I'm gonna put it right here in my delt, right here. Okay? Take the needle, you're gonna put it in. There you go, right into the muscle, okay? You're gonna aspirate, make sure there's no blood, make sure you didn't hit a vein or anything, and then you're gonna slowly inject it into your shoulder. Or wherever, the delt is my preferred place. Boom, come in, there you go. All right, then you're gonna grab the rubbing alcohol wipe, pull this out, place it down, and then apply pressure to help it disperse. Now, it's only once a week, but the health benefits of glutathione are plentiful. So I recommend you look into this. IV drips are phenomenal. Now, if you don't like needles, you're not gonna do this. Orally taking glutathione will do a little bit, but not a lot. So I recommend you look into supplements that help with glutathione. Number 1 is ambrosia nectar. Number 2 is put whey protein in your diet. I make MTS whey. Look for a concentrate. Concentrate actually does a better job because it's more intact than an isolate. So MTS Nutrition Machine Whey is an isolate concentrate blend, and it does that. So again, make sure there's no blood. There you go, you're clean. So there you go. If you want to know where I got this, I have a doctor, Dr. Kurt at Hormone Health and Wellness. And this is glutathione from Promise Pharmacy that is prescribed to me. They work with you no matter where you're at in the United States, whether you're in Alaska or Texas, or they're based in Florida, but you don't have to be in Florida. But anyway, I'm a huge fan of glutathione. I recommend you look into it, do your own research. Glutathione is a gangster supplement. And again, the dosing is once a week. It's 200 milligrams, but generally speaking, the data I've seen is about 5 milligrams per kilogram. So for me, 200 to 220 pound male, 500 milligrams, but it doesn't have to be exact. Whether you get 300 or 600, just try to get around that, okay? Anyway, there you go. And again, IV drips are awesome too. There's a place called Restore. It's a franchise. They're located everywhere, including mine that I go to in Brentwood, Tennessee. Talk to you guys later. Love y'all. That's not a game. When people ask me what the most important supplement they can take is, I actually send them a link to a stack. It's called the Immunity Stack. At the end of the day, there's viruses floating around all over the place. We're all going to get exposed to them. The key is not letting them replicate. Here is the stack that I recommend to prevent viral replication. Number one, your base, Immortal, the greatest multivitamin pack ever created. Put this as number one. Number two, quercetin. Okay, quercetin is amazing in that it's an ionophore. It allows other antiviral supplements to be able to permeate the cell and prevent viral replication. Then you got vitamin C. Pretty easy one there. Prevents viral replication. Then you got vitamin D3, which has been shown to improve health and immunity across many populations. And a lot of people are very deficient in vitamin D. And before bed, take ZMA, because ZMA contains your zinc, which is also antiviral replication. It's the Immunity Stack. Available on tigerfitness.com for an amazing price. Get it now.